Warm-up routine, follow along video. Starting with our cat-cows. You'll come into a tabletop with the knees just under the hips and the hands just under the shoulders. Full flexion and extension of the spine. So rounding as much as you can in the spine and then arching, really working in those end ranges. Be sure to take nice big breaths as we're flowing back and forth between these two positions. Next, we're going to add in some rotation. Bringing one hand to the center of the mat and the other one behind the head. Open and twist up, looking up towards the elbow, and then bring the elbow to the forearm on the opposite hand. Try to not let the hips sway from left to right as we open up. We are trying to rotate through that upper back, so don't think about just lifting the elbow up, but more so rotating through that upper back region to get more range. Next, we have our shoulder rolls. You can stay down on your knees or stand up, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Moving those shoulders in a big circle, we're going to move the shoulders forward, up, back, and then down, and repeat. Next, we're standing up for a hamstring slide. Put all your weight into the back foot and just flex your other foot out in front of you. We're going to hinge at the hips and take the arms out in a big circle as we rise up. You should feel a nice pull on the hamstring as you hinge forward and an opening through the chest as you loop your arms around. Be sure not to step that foot out too far in front of you and keep all the weight in that back foot. We have 5 reps on each side for this warm-up exercise. And then we move into our air squats. Think about dropping the hips down towards the ground and keeping the weight in the heels. Oftentimes, I see people shift the weight forward in the toes and their heels come up off the ground. Make sure we're driving through the heels and keeping the back nice and flat. You also want to be sure that the knees are tracking over the toes and not diving in towards one another. Next, we're moving into a lateral lunge. You can take this stance wide and angle the toes out. Transferring the weight into one foot, you'll just go back and forth side to side. Again, we want the knees to track in line with the toes. As you shift the weight, you should feel a big stretch on the inner thigh. And again, keep the heels down on the ground for this one. You may have to think about pushing the hips back to get that.